This does not look good. And Lisa knows it. The front door is locked. The side door is locked. Her phone has no signal. And something at the end of that last corridor was standing there looking at her like it had been expecting her arrival. Most people trust their GPS because it has never been wrong before. But there is a difference between a device that knows where you are and a device that knows where you need to be. This case has two doors. Wait and see which one opens. The GPS said turn right and you went straight anyway because straight was faster and you had driven this route 100 times before. The GPS rerouted. You ignored it. It rerouted again. You ignored that too. Then it stopped giving directions and started making a sound you had never heard it make before. Something that sounded less like an alert and more like an argument. You slowed down because the sound was annoying. That is the honest answer. The train came off the tracks at the crossing 30 yards ahead of you. Metal and momentum and noise you felt in your chest before your ears registered it. You were already slowing down. That is the only reason you were not at that crossing when it happened. That GPS just saved your life. Then the car stopped. Engine running, no warning lights, no explanation. A man appeared at your window. Big, calm, dark shades on at night, like that was a completely normal thing. He did not ask if you needed help. He just opened the hood. 4 minutes later, the car started and he was already walking away before you could say thank you. A man with shades who appeared from nowhere, fixed your car, and kept moving. You did not have a word for that. The GPS, it rerouted again. After a while, you see this old building. The building looked like it had lost an argument with time about 50 years ago. You sat in the car for a moment, trying to understand why a navigation app that just saved your life had brought you here. Then you heard it. Someone inside moving fast, something else moving faster. You got out of the car. Every door you tried was locked. Then you noticed it. Sitting on the passenger seat where nothing had been before. A small black cylinder. You did not put it there. The man with the shades was the last person near your car. You used it on the side door. It opened. Inside the corridor, your flashlight caught her immediately. Eyes locked on something at the end of the hallway. Then you saw what she was looking at. It stood at the end of the corridor under the red glow of the exit sign. Humanoid. Still. Its eyes were tracking both of you with a patience that does not get tired and does not get nervous. It moved first. It hit you before you saw it coming and you went down hard. Okay, that was real nice of you, sir, you thought. The floor was your new friend and your flashlight skidded across the corridor, and for a moment everything went sideways. The ceiling introduced itself. You did not ask to meet it. The robot stood over you like, I said it and I ain't taking it back. And you understood immediately that this thing was built for exactly this situation, and you were not. You got up anyway. You decided you were not going to be a welcome mat. It hit you again, and you went into the wall this time. The robot was precise and relentless, and it did not get tired, and it did not hesitate, and you were losing badly. Then something in your mind said, use the cylinder. You reached for it. You swung it. The moment it connected with the robot, something unexpected happened. From inside your jacket pocket, your GPS app sounded off. That same alert it made at the train crossing. The same sound that made no sense then and made no sense now. That app had already saved your life once tonight. Somehow it was still working. Somehow it was still in the business of saving lives. The robot froze, eyes flickered, then it went still. You stood there breathing hard, like you just went 12 rounds, while this powered-down machine was taking an old man nap on the floor. And somehow the phone in your pocket, the one with the GPS that had been on your side all night, showed up and showed out. The woman in the building said her name was Lisa. She was a real estate agent who specialized in distressed properties. She said the listing described it as a motivated seller, priced to move, and she had seen worse buildings than this one. She had not seen anything like what was inside it. Somewhere in a lab, a figure is already building another one. Bubba looked at me before he handed over the sketchbook. He said something is not right about this one. I told him I agreed. Let's make our verdicts. Verdict 1, the GPS, a navigation app, rerouted someone away from a train derailment before any warning system knew it was coming. The explained side says predictive algorithms account for the reroute. It does not explain the sound, and it does not explain why that same app sounded off from inside a jacket pocket at the exact moment a cylinder stopped a machine in a condemned building. That app saved a life at the train crossing and was not finished. My verdict, unexplained. It had one more job to do, and it knew it. Verdict 2, autonomous robots are not science fiction. The military has been developing and deploying remote-controlled combat robots for years. Boston Dynamics, DARPA, defense contractors around the world, the technology to put a machine in a building and operate it remotely is documented and real. The explained side says someone built it, someone programmed it, and someone was controlling it from somewhere. My verdict, explained. The robot itself is not the mystery. Why it was in that building and why it was there for Lisa, that is a different case entirely. Verdict 3, the collector's fingerprint. Something selected that building. Something selected Lisa. Whatever it was had resources, patience, and a plan already in motion before she pulled up to that address. The explained side is working very hard on this one. My verdict, unexplained. Bubba said something is not right about this one. I agree with him. This case is not fully closed. And if you caught something in this case, let me know or just let us know what you think. I'm Cowboy Tory, and if your GPS ever takes you somewhere you never asked to go, follow it. Somebody out there may be depending on you to show up. This was a Mystery Cowboy case.